Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? I hope everybody here had a great weekend. What's going on? Eon Extreme Plays. Braden, what's going on, man? Good seeing you. Ready for a great stream now, says Braden. Thanks, man. I'll try to make this briefing pretty quick. We are flying with a group today. It's a group of maybe, I don't know, 7 or 8 of us, I think. Today we're going to be flying with the Downwind Sim group on Discord. And here's the event that they're hosting tonight. They usually do this on the first Monday of every month, so it's going to be the Bush League Backcountry Fly-In. Number 19, Exploring Idaho. So we're loaded up here in the CubCrafters XCub. I'm not too great with tailwheel airplanes, so we'll see how this goes today. We're going to be starting off at McCall Municipal, which is Kilo Mike Yankee Lima, and then we're going to hit up, there's a list of airfields here. If you can see, we're going to try to hit each field in that same order, so we'll depart out of McCall, head out east to Crassel, then to Reed Ranch, Johnson Creek. These next 3 fields here, Deville, Simmons, and Dewey. I don't know if they exist in FS 2020. We'll overfly the area anyways and see if we can get in there. If not, we'll just overfly them and then move on to Big Creek and then Warren and then back to McCall. So that's the plan. It's probably going to take us about 2 hours round trip to do. And what else? Here's a look at it on Garmin Pilot. So we'll be starting off down here at McCall. Winds are from the north. Let's see. Winds are they're actually from the east, the west now. They were showing 314, something like that. Or it looks like they're 270 at 8, gusting 15 now. But VFR out here, great weather for this type of flying. 10 statute mile visibility, clear skies.
I'm back.
And yeah, so we'll depart out of McCall here. We're gonna head out this way over to Crassels. We'll land there, maybe do a touch and go or something.
Okay.
Most likely full stops.
We'll see you somewhere.
A lot of these fields have really short runways.
Welcome back, Josh.
Has a 1,500-foot runway.
Pretty easy to find. It's the other ones I'm having trouble with.
But we're kind of new at this, so All right, then down to Reed Ranch. We'll hit that airfield out up, and then head out east over to Johnson Creek, and then head up this way. These are the 3 fields that I don't know that exist, but we're going to overfly the area and see. Then back over to Big Creek, up here to Warren, and then back home to McCall. So that is the plan for today. Let's go ahead and get our engine started. Show you guys the airplane that we're in today. We're in November 17 X-Ray Charlie, the white and red CubCrafters XCub. You see our buddies are here parked around us as well. A lot of these guys are in tailwheel airplanes. I know they're showing up as Moonies and Bonanzas and things, Cessnas. That's why you see them tilted back that way. Model matching sucks for FS 2020. Here goes another tailwheel Mooney. So let's get started so we don't fall too behind the group. We're going to try to stay together for the most part, but if we get separated, it's no big deal. I did pull up a checklist here for the XCub. I went through it a little bit. There's some differences from what's here in the checklist in this airplane, so we'll just try to get by with this and see. I don't know if maybe it's not the exact same model, but we'll do the best we can. Airplane's already been pre-flighted and topped off with fuel. And let's move on here. Before starting engine, pre-flight completes. Pilot seat adjusted, seat belts fastened, passenger briefing. We don't really need to do that today. Parking brakes are set, doors are closed and latched. Fuel selector on both. See, this is one of the discrepancies I already noticed. There is no both here for this airplane. There's a left and a right. Both are topped off. We'll just start off in the right tank for today. Avionics master is off. And propeller area clear. Starting engine, master switch is coming on. Mixture full rich. Primer. We'll go ahead and run the fuel pump here for a second. We've got fuel pressure here. We can turn that off. Throttle, we'll crack open a 1/2 inch. See, this one doesn't seem to have, or doesn't say anything about the propeller, the prop handle. So we're going to go full forward on that. Starter engage. Alright, I'm pretty sure we need to turn on our ignition switches first. So those are coming on, and then our lights. We'll get our nav and our strobe light on, and we can go ahead and crank her up. Clear. Let's see if she starts. Alright, she fires up. Go to throttle to about 1,000 RPM here. Oil pressure is in the green. Throttle 1,000, ignition switch we have both on. Lights as required. We'll just we'll get on everything except for the pulse. Mixture, we're gonna lean for taxi. And let's see, warm up. Throttle between 1,000 and 1,200. Taxiing, we'll test our brakes. On our way out of here, taxi area clear, throttle apply slowly, brakes, steering. And then our run-up checklist, which we'll do when we're holding short. Let's go to 122.8, which is the advisory frequency on VATSIM. So we'll click here, 122.8, enter, and flip it. Flip-flop. No flip-flop. How do I flip-flop? Why can't I flip-flop? Oh! This is probably why. Avionics? Yeah, that would help. Okay. I'm surprised these screens even turned on with the avionics off. Alright, so transponder 1200, standby. I'm just going to go ahead and squawk mode C now so I don't forget later on. 1200, we're on 122.8. The weather, let me jump back to Garmin Pilot and see if I can get an altimeter setting for us. 3002.
Call traffic.
Set here. How do I set it on this
south
one?
end of Payette Lake, turning eastbound, and then heading into the mountains.
Okay, that's for the autopilot. How do I adjust the barometer here on the touchscreen unit? Like I said, I'm unfamiliar with this airplane. We've flown it once or twice on stream, but I don't know too much about it. Mr. Newbie, what's going on, Mr. Newbie? Good to see you, man. Transfer? Clarify that for me. Am I missing something? Braden says, I think I'm in the downwind server. Awesome. Too busy to fly tonight. This is first time flying it? No, a few times, Braden. But hardly, like, I've never really put too much time into it, into learning it. We kind of just jumped in the airplane and flew it. Or we could just cheat and push the B key on the keyboard and that'll set it. I think that's what I'm going to go with, but I can't figure this out in the next minute or so. So we do not fall too far behind. Alright, I'm going to do that for now. If we can figure it out later, we will. So I'm going to press B on my keyboard, and that's going to set that to 3002. Uh-oh. I just turned off the fuel by mistake. Alright, clear. Braden says I hit B all the time, LOL. I never do procedures correctly, I just fly. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, let's taxi out of here. Let me just double check our fuel. 23 gallons on both sides.
Here is orbiting Little Payette Lake, and anybody else heading into the backcountry and want me to wait, or are you guys good?
Alright, it looks like 3 of these guys are already in the air. Let's start taxiing
Go ahead.
down to the south end of the airport. We'll use runway 34 for takeoff, like these guys are doing.
Alright, thanks, Bravo Charlie. We're gonna duck into the backcountry.
Alright, brakes released. Let's test our
help.
toe brakes. Those are working.
Roger, roger. Thank you.
We're clear right. We're clear left. I think we're gonna go out.
Unicom traffic, November 38 Romeo's overhead of Upper
I guess we'll go left.
Lake, continuing north.
All right, good luck, Rob.
Copy that. Same to you.
All right. I haven't been this way before. We'll see how it goes.
We're clear left. We're clear right. Alright, can we get out this way? Pretty sure we can. Yeah, we're gonna go out this way. So we're just gonna make a left here in the main taxiway and then all the way down to the end of 3-4. We're clear out right. And we're clear left. Oh, Mr. Newbie says LOL is talking about the avionics issue, but powering the avionics works better. Thanks, Mr. Newbie. Riley001, what's going on, man? Good seeing you. I'm doing well, man. Hope you're doing well too, Riley. Alright, so we're going to have to swing it back and forth to the left and right so we can see ahead and make sure we don't hit any airplanes in front of us. You've got one of our buddies down at the end over there. Braden says, I hate tail draggers, can never see the taxiway. I like them, they're fun. I'm not too good at landing them. That's my issue with them. The taxiing doesn't bother me as much. I can never seem to land them too well without bouncing ridiculously. Hey, Don, good evening. How's it going, Don? Hope you had a great weekend. I miss you guys this weekend. I had a busy, this week, and next weekend's pretty busy weekend for me, or week for me. A couple birthdays in the family, and a couple different events going on this week for me, so couldn't stream like I wanted to on Saturday and Sunday. I hope to stream the next maybe 3 days in a row, and then once Thursday or Friday comes along, you guys may not see me for a few days again. Possibly. So I've got my daughter's birthdays on the 6th. Her birthday drive-by event for her school is on the 7th. On the 8th, we're going to the Fort Lauderdale Beach Air Show. And then on the 9th is Mother's Day. So, pretty busy. But if I can find time to hop on, I certainly will. Riley says, I see you're live on Twitch as well now. Yep, that's right, Riley. Trying to do both. I've attempted to do this in the past and didn't have luck getting the Twitch side of things working. Turns out I had to change a few settings in OBS to get it working. It's finally up now, so we're doing both the YouTube and Twitch thing. I prefer YouTube. I like YouTube a lot better, but a couple friends of mine in different Discord groups have said that they enjoy watching on Twitch more, so anything for a couple extra followers. Alright, so winds are from the west. I'm going to try to face it that way the best I can without going into the grass. So I'm going to turn it over to our right, like that, and we'll just face it this way and do our run-up.
Call traffic. Piper November 20 Bravo Charlie, taking the runway at 34, departure to the east. Call.
Alright, before takeoff brakes, we're on them throttle, we're throttling up. Let's go mixture full rich first, and then throttle up to 1700. Ooh, it gets up there real quick. Ignition, we'll test, like these are like our magnetos, so we're gonna click this, and we'll see the drop in the RPM there. Other side. Good drop. And back on as well. We can roll through that. Carb heat, we're also looking for a drop in RPM. And then back cold. Ammeter if installed. We can cycle our alternator. I don't know where we would see battery info on here. Let's do it, see if we see any numbers jump anywhere. I don't, so that's fine. And then let's also cycle our prop. See, that's also not in this checklist. So I guess this is a different XCub than what we're flying. Wait, why didn't I see anything move there in the RPM? Let's try that again. Let's wait for the RPM to stabilize, and then let's cycle. Okay, yeah. Alright, working. We can bring it back to idle. And let's switch fuel tanks. trim. We've got our trim buttons here. I don't know how to tell where it's at or if it's set for takeoff. I'm just going to leave it how it is.
Piper November 20 Bravo Charlie on the left crosswind, departing.
We can test our flight
34.
controls.
Call.
Elevator, I'm sorry, ailerons, elevator, rudder. Everything's free and correct. And anything else? We've already switched tanks. Flaps, let's set them to the first notch for takeoff. Lights are all on, transponders on mode C, seatbelts fastened, circuit breakers, we've already checked. Landing lights, ignition, brakes, takeoff. Okay, we're good to go. Let's get out of here. Let's pull up. McCall traffic, November 17 X-ray Charlie is a white and red XCub taking runway 34 for departure to the east. McCall. Alright, we're clear out left, high and low. And we're clear down the runway. See the windsock there, winds are indeed coming from the left. We'll put in a little bit of aileron into the wind for correction. Wind correction, alright, heels to the floor, full power. We'll rotate it, I don't know, 60 or so. Alright, we'll rotate. And now's good. Alright, positive rate, tap on the brakes. Our buddies down there.
Crystal traffic. 8 Hotel
Alright, top of the white arc there. We'll bring our flaps up.
10 miles to the north, inbound for landing at Crystal.
McCall traffic, November 17 X-ray Charlie, red and white XCub is on departure leg, runway 34, going to be departing the area out to the east. Last call, McCall. Alright, we're clear out right. I have no idea how to get into this next airport, how we're going to make it through the mountains, if we're going to have to climb up over. I don't know.
Crystal traffic, you're going to be heading southbound.
Alright, we're going to reduce our prop.
After your departure there.
Let's bring it down to, I don't know, 2,500 RPM on the prop.
A firm.
I want to see Tom land on a river sandbar, says Don T. Maybe. We might get a chance to do that today. Alright, let's fly a heading of, I don't know, we should be going out let's go out this way. We might be able to get through here. We'll just continue our climb and head out over to this gap here.
McCall traffic, Skyhawk 3641 Lima, taking off runway 34 straight out, McCall.
Crystal traffic, 853 Hotel Sierra, about 3 miles to the north. And we're going to be in the circuit here, and we're hugging up.
I think best climb in this airplane's around 80, so that's what we'll use. I don't know if the fuel pump's supposed to stay on in this airplane. I'm going to run with it on, since we're going to be doing lots of climb and descents during this flight. And we're going to be really low in the mountains and stuff, so. There's probably an engine-driven fuel pump, and there's probably the auxiliary, which would be this one. Let's have both on, just in case one fails. We have the backup going.
Warren.
Don says, "Oh, I have confidence you know where you're going when you say maybe we can get through."
Roger, we saw...
Looking at the sectional and Garmin Pilot, all I see is mountains. I have no idea. Okay, this looks like one of our buddies here. Let's see if we can follow him.
To the south here at Craftsville.
Glad we spotted him. That's going to help us. Let's follow him. He knows where he's going.
And then 8 hookups here is on a crosswind and now entering...
Reduce power a little bit. Looks like we're closing in on him pretty quickly. We may end up passing him. I'm not sure why my Garmin Pilot's not showing my airplane on the map anymore. It's going to make it even more difficult. Why did this stop working? Let's see.
Craftsville traffic 853.
When I need it the most.
Is on base to the high base to final for southbound runway at Craftsville.
Alright, so Craftsville is going to be our first stop.
Warren traffic, 38 Romeo, turning left base to final. Warren.
Hey, you found it.
Yeah.
Alright, where'd my buddy go? I still see him, he's there. Okay, we can bring our power up a little bit more.
See how far I am.
Let's just make sure if it gets tight up here that we have enough room to turn around if we need to. We can't climb above the mountains. We definitely want to have an out in mind. As long as there's enough space for us to circle, we should be okay, but if it gets too narrow, then we've got to really be thinking about our altitude. Still nothing here on Garmin Pilot. Why is this not working? I need you today, please. Let's see. It was working earlier.
Plus there's a big patch of trees by Warren too.
Alright.
Let's see, we're heading out to the northeast now. Alright, I think we're doing okay. Should we go this way or should we go this way? I think we're going to go this way.
8 Hotel Sierra has the Craftsville traffic. We're on the downwind lake, just southbound runway.
Riley, you are Eon Extreme Plays. That's your old username for everything and never change it on Twitch. Alright, no problem, man. Alright, I think my buddy went this way. We're going to try to go this way. It is getting kind of narrow here. I'm going to continue our climb, so we're going to bring the power back up.
Craftsville traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra is going to extend the downwind there for landing traffic.
Let's see if we can see Craftsville on here. Alright, Craftsville's this one right here, 24K, 24 kilo. It looks like there's a gap here. We might have been able to go that way and cut straight in. I guess we'll just go the long way. We'll continue following the ridge in the mountains here until we get over the river, and then we'll follow the river down into Craftsville. Okay, Riley changed his name now to Riley001, no more confusion. Awesome, Riley.
Craftsville traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra is on the 2-mile final for southbound runway at Craftsville.
Mountain flying in a tailwheel aircraft, probably the least thing I'm comfortable doing. So this is a big challenge for me. So as you know, the Garmin Pilot's dead. I don't really know where I'm going. Somewhat. Alright, so the airport's right to our east, just on the other side of these mountains. We might get high enough to where we can cut it. Let's see, let's head out this way a little bit. Continue climbing. As long as we have a hole to get through here, or enough space to climb out. So I've got a hole this way, and a hole out this way. So our altitude's looking okay. Let's just keep climbing though. I also wish I had Garmin Pilot working so I could see where these other guys are. Try to keep it.
Traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra.
Keep it tight with the group.
Clear of the runway. He's parked here for a few minutes. Crassel.
Alright, so we're gonna go out this way. Alright, we can start heading straight that way.
Buckle Municipal. Order 271, taxi to runway 36 for east departure. Buckle Municipal.
Glad you made it.
We're at 10,000. I'm gonna reduce, make sure I had it all the way in. I'm gonna pull it back until we get best power. Let's see. It's coming up now.
4 in traffic, 38 Romeo, departing runway 30, right
Alright,
cross
so right about there.
departure, Warren.
Alright, I'm gonna stay level here. Looks like we have a hole out this way, and then there's a big opening. Let's see if I can get some information here on Crassel. 24 kilo. Field elevation there is 3982, so 4,000 feet MSL. They've got one runway, which is a 17 and 35 winds. We're from the north over here at McCall, so we're going to use 35 there at Crassel. It's only a 1,500 foot runway and 150 feet wide. This is the field here. We're cutting straight through here, and then we'll follow the river down. And then most likely join left traffic for 35.
Clear of the active runway, right crosswind departure to the east, Warren.
Alright, let's reduce power again slightly. And we can pull our prop lever back a little bit further, maybe 2,300 or so RPM. Let's use 24. 24 feels good. Alright guys, I think the airfield's right down over this way. Looks like it opens up down here. We can cut it, start turning right. Nearest 24 kilo Crassels, direct to, we'll activate that. Alright, get out of here. There we go.
Crystal traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra is backtaxing to the southbound runway. We'll be departing to the south on our way to Reed, Crystal.
Alright, let's go this way. Alright, so how far are we? We are... it's only 6 miles? No way. It looks like it would be longer than that, so we're really close to the airfield. Alright, I'm starting reducing power. Let's start working our way down. Mixture is going to come up a little bit, and then we'll reduce. So the airfield's got to be right behind these mountains, way down there. Let's go this way. Let's do some like kind of S turns here. We'll lose a little bit of altitude. I dare you to cut power and dead stick it in, says Don. I don't know. I don't know. We'd make it. We've got plenty of altitude, I think. 6 miles out, definitely. Here, I'll go. Let's go. Propeller full forward, mixture full forward. Power's gonna come back to idle, and let's get our carb heat on. We could try, Don. Let's try it. So we're at idle. Carb heat is on. Prop and mixer full forward. We've got all of our lights on. Yeah, the field's only 4 miles away. Like, it's literally right here. Crassel's traffic, November 17, X-ray Charlie, right, white and red XCub. We are 4 miles to the north, looking to join the left traffic for runway 35, Crassel's.
Yeah, Crassel traffic 8 Hotel Sierra has departed to the south.
Alright, so we're just going to follow the river down this way. I have no idea what this field looks like. 3 miles, so it's right down there somewhere. Okay, I've got the field in sight. There it is. That's it. Alright, I don't know what best glide is in this airplane. I would guess around, I don't know, 70? Let's use 70. See, if we were to go straight in runway 17, we might be able to make it. Since we're going to have to circle for 35, I don't think we're going to make it down. We'll play with it though. Let's keep it at 70. We're going to pitch for 70 and then see how far we get over there. I mean, we're only 2,000 above now.
Warren traffic, South 3641, leave at 5 miles west.
So field elevation's 4,000. We'll level off at 5 and fly just west of the airport there, and then join the final for 35. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make. We might make it, Don. Thing is, I don't want to be too low in front of the departure end of this runway and head on with one of these guys departing out of here. I'm gonna keep it here for as long as I can. You know, we're gonna join. We'll join right traffic for 35. There seems to be more space out this way. All right, 2 miles. Crassel traffic, November 17 X-ray Charlie, white and red XCub. We are now 2 miles to the north. We're actually going to join a right downwind for 35, full stop Crassels. Oh, we got this, Don. We got it. Heck, we could probably even circle back for 3.5, no power. Let's try it. I'm not going to touch the power for as long as I can, but if I do need to bring it in, I'll let you know when I bring the power in and cheat. But we're looking good right now. Airfield's right down there. Crassel's traffic, white and red XCub, right downwind for 3.5, full stop Crassel's. I'm not going to bring in any flaps till I'm sure we've got it. I'll probably just bring them all in at once on short final. We're looking good on airspeed here.
Read traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra is in the circuit. Will be left-hand downwind for runway 17. Read.
So Reed's going to be our next stop, which is right down this way. It's literally, I don't know, 2 miles away. Alright, rear beam. We're looking good. I'm going to bring in 1 notch of flaps now. Actually, you know what? I'm going to bring them all in. They're all coming in. I'm going to start making my turn. Crassles traffic, white and red XCub, turning final for runway 35, full stop, Crassles. Alright, this could get ugly. I might have to, okay, now we're actually coming a little bit hot. Let's go, let me try to do a little forward slip here. Slow us down, I don't want to overshoot, but we might. Let's try not to get ourselves killed.
Traffic, off the street.
Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's get on the brakes before we roll off the edge, which we might do. Woo, we made it. Sweet. Huh, just in time. Moments away from our death. Alright, I'm happy with that. I'm going to lean the mix out to about halfway. We can bring our carb heat back in. And let's taxi down to the other end. Crassles traffic, white and red XCub. Clear of runway 35, we're going to be taxiing back to the end on the east side of the field. Alright, we're happy with that. Let's bring our flaps back up to the first notch. Our prop is full forward. We'll bring our mix in once we line up. So next stop is going to be, I think it's Reed. Let me see. India 92, which is Reed Ranch Airport. It's this one down here. This little dot. So we're just going to follow the river down south. Real short flight for this next leg. Bike Man Cody, good seeing you, man. How's paramotoring going lately? Bike Man doing any flying recently? Bike Man Cody says I finally have FS 2020 as well. My graphics card stinks. What graphics card do you have, Bike Man Cody? I'm still on an old GTX 1080. It's getting pretty old. It runs the sim surprisingly well until we hit the stutter issue, which I think is more of a software coding problem than it is a hardware problem. But it doesn't do too bad. Alright, so we're just going to circle over here. Bikeman Cody says, graduated 6 new PPG pilots last fall, already sold 9 units this year. Busy? Awesome, man. Good to hear.
8 Hotel Sierra is clear of 17 and Reed.
Let's try not to roll off the end here. Alright, 4,000, I'm not going to do a full power static run up. I'm just going to lean the mixture just a hair. And carb heat's cold, flaps are set, prop is full forward, all of our lights are on. Let's switch tanks. Let's go back to the left tank. And we're ready to go. Crassles traffic, November 17 X-Ray Charlie, white and red XCub departing runway 35. There's going to be a right turn out to the south, Crassles. Alright, my foot's on the brakes, we're going to go full power. Alright, power set, engine's green, release the brakes.
To call traffic.
I don't even know what to rotate at, I'm just going to let it kind of fly off on its own. Doesn't take much space to do it. There we go, we're airborne, tap on the brakes. We're gonna go straight out for now. We gotta get some altitude and then we'll find some space to circle back and then head down to the south. Alright, top of the white arc, flaps are coming up.
500.
As soon as I find a gap out here, we'll just circle back and head down to Reed Ranch, India 92.
Or in traffic, step on Backcountry 201.
See, I don't want to go too far north. Let's hug the right side, then we're going to swing around left this way. What do you guys think? Is that enough room? Alright, let's go. Left turn. It's going to be a pretty steep one. And I'm going to reduce our propeller RPM down to 2,500 RPM. Alright, nice. Alright, let's see what field elevation is for Reed Ranch. Reed Ranch is also, okay, 4,200 feet. We're just going to follow the river down this way. It's real close.
Glad to have you guys along. Push flyers.
We're not going to go too high. We'll probably keep it right where we're at right here. Reducing power and reducing propeller RPM down to 2,400 RPM now.
3 miles north.
And make sure I'm just going to keep right where it's at for now. And we're just going to follow this river down this way. There's Castles. Reed Ranch should be right around the corner. Let's see, let's go down here. Let's go to nearest Reed Ranch, India 92. 5 miles away, straight ahead. Direct to and activate. Buggy Garmins do not. I'm not even sure this is a Garmin unit, but it doesn't paint the new line. Should paint a new magenta line straight to the airport. Doesn't do that in the simulator yet. But this is the airport right here. So we're just gonna go down this way. We got for runway information here on Garmin Pilot. So Reed Ranch has got a runway. It's got one runway. It's 16 and 34. So again, we're going to be landing to the north. So we'll use 34. Runway is 2,175 feet long and 100 feet wide.
Call traffic. November 771 Charlie Tango, apartment area, the east of the call.
Braden says plenty of room. Rotate. GTX 1080 bike, man. Cody, same here, man.
Crossing traffic, Piper November 20
It runs well.
Short final, southbound runway.
For the most part, I would say. I don't know, it's really hit or miss. It's been 50-50. So the last about 3 streams we had in a row, we've been having issues with crash to desktop. I have been kind of plagued with issues recently.
Reed Ranch traffic.
But when it does work well, it does work pretty well.
Back taxing for 17 departure. Reed.
Alright, so what, we're 2 miles up. Speak of the devil. Okay, as soon as we start talking about it, the sim locks up. We're back up though. There's the field down there.
Romeo is just north of Big Creek.
Got it in sight. That's Reed Ranch.
Heading east to Dewey Moore. Unicom.
Reed traffic, November 17 X-ray Charlie, white and red, XCub, 2 miles to the north, going to be making right traffic for runway 34, full stop, Reed. Alright, we've got the field in sight. Mix, I'm going to bring, actually no, we'll leave it right where it's at. Propeller, we're going to bring full forward. Power's coming back. And carb heat's coming on. All of our lights are on. Riley says, oh, Cerrone Almighty, what's going on, Cerrone? Good to see you, man. Riley says, I have a 2070 Super, it's a tank, nice man. I wish I could buy a new GPU, but obviously you can't find them anywhere for under many thousands of dollars, so I'm waiting for sure. Cerrone says, I have so many issues with these types of planes, I can't seem to stick the landing, always end up flipping, says Cerrone. Hey man, I'm almost just as bad. I don't flip it, but I don't butter my landings either. Usually at least a bounce or two. Our last one there back at Castles wasn't too bad. I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah man, I've struggled with the tail wheel airplanes a lot. Let's see how this one goes. Alright, power's all the way back. I think we're high. Let's start bringing in some flaps. Read traffic, white and red XCub is turning final, runway 34, full stop, read. Alright, let's go full flaps. We're high again. Let me throw in a forward slip. Get us down.
500.
To roll off the end. We should be aiming for a point a lot more in front of the runway instead of just aiming for the end. But okay. Alright, I'm happy with that one too. We're doing good so far today. There is an airplane on our right, let's be careful. And those beeps that you do hear is the stall horn in the airplane. There's one of our buddies. Uh-oh, another lockup, please don't crash. Alright, good.
For runway 37, free traffic.
Alright, I heard somebody call for Reed. I don't know if it was this guy about to taxi back or if it's another airplane coming in. I don't see anybody on final. Read traffic, white and red. XCub is clear of runway 34. We're going to be taxiing back to the end on the east side of the field. Read. Wave to our buddy there.
Nice VASTIM landing from my point of view here at Reed.
Thank you, sir. That was for us.
We're gonna wait for the inbound traffic for Reed, and then Hotel Zero will be departing south.
For runway 37.
At Reed.
Roger, we're gonna wait up as well. Let's wait. This is the guy that was called on the radio last. He's gonna land. We'll watch his landing. Let's clean up the airplane. Carb heat's coming cold. Mixture will lean more, and we'll bring our flaps to the first notch for takeoff.
Doing more traffic. November 38 Romeo is flying around the area looking for the field. Dewey Moore.
Braden says, nice landing, man. Heading out for the night. Have a good one. You too, Braden. Good seeing you, man. Hey, wait, Braden, if you're still here, did you ever solo? I forgot, man.
Quarter clear runway on the right. Free traffic.
Welcome to Reed, out south.
We'll go with our buddies to our next stop. Next stop, we're going to head over to 3 Uniform 2.
Here departing to the south at Reed.
Okay, he's departing to the south. We're going to use 3-5. So we're going to turn it around and take off the same way we landed. So next stop's going to be Johnson Creek Airport, which is 3 Uniform 2. This one's just as close, maybe 4 miles out to the east. This is going to be a tricky one though with the mountains.
Free traffic 8 Hotel Sierra, clear the runway, departing the area to the south. Good luck, guys.
So he's going to go to the south. I think I see what he's going to do. I think we're going to have to do that as well. I think I do see a hole in the mountains there, just off the south end of the airport. We might be able to get through to the other side. To 3 Uniform 2. Braden says I did my solo last Saturday, super fun. Congrats, Braden. That's awesome, man. Awesome news. Super exciting. I'm glad you had a great time.
Are you talking about doing more?
All right, flaps are set. Mixture, bring it in. Not full, just maybe a couple inches out. And car
I saw you at
controls.
Reed out south. What's the question again?
We might switch tanks again. Let me take a look at our fuel. That one looks pretty
the
full.
Porter is the one that you saw as a jet.
And that one looks
Oh
pretty
yeah,
full.
I don't
actually
have the
left tank is
CSL
little
for
bit
a
fuller, so
PC6
we're gonna stay on the left.
Porter. So yeah, that's you as the big jet. Yep.
Read traffic, November 17 X-ray Charlie, white and red XCub, going to be taking runway 34 for departure. It's going to be a right turn out to the south 3. Alright, this is going surprisingly well so far.
Crossing traffic, Piper November 20 Bravo Charlie. We'll be taking off.
Alright, all the way down to the end.
Crossing.
Make sure we use all the runway we can.
And Reed Ranch traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra is departing the area to the south. We're in the valley just trying to climb up to 9,000 so we can jump the ridge to the east.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. I know exactly where he's going. We're going to try that same thing pretty much. Alright. On the brakes. Full power. Have a good one, Braden. Take care, man. Alright, power set. Engine's green. Release those brakes. Step on the brakes. I'm just gonna swing it around right here.
Crossing traffic, November 771 Charlie Tango, about 3 miles to the south. Seeing traffic and I'm inbound for the northbound runway. Crossing.
Traffic, November 17 X-ray Charlie, white and red XCub on a right downwind right now, 3-4. We're going to be departing straight out to the south, the last call, read. Alright, flaps are coming up. And reducing our propeller RPM to about 2,500 RPM. Now we're going to 3 Uniform 2. Go down here, let's go nearest again. 3 Uniform 2, Johnson Creek. So it's 9 miles out to the southeast, east-southeast. So we're gonna go down this way. There might be a hole. I think it was maybe this one here. See the light area there? Zoom a little bit closer. I don't know if this gets through or we want to go a little bit further, go this way, and then back up.
Porter 271, taxi.
Let's see how it looks.
33.
Yeah, I'm not going to go that way. I'm going to continue down this way where it's a little bit more open, so we can just continue our climb up. Trim it for 80 knots. Jesse Kyle Lloyd, what's up, man? Good seeing you. I still have a GTX 660. Can't run FS 2020. I don't think. I don't think so either, Jesse. That's a pretty old card.
Crossing traffic.
That one will definitely struggle.
Tango inbound. Northbound runway. Crossing. Stop.
Alright, how are we going to get over to 3 Uniform 2?
Sounds like airfare number 1.
Shit, we might have been even better off just going back north and going this way, following the river. I think that would have been the better option. I was going to try to stay next to my buddy. But, yeah, alright. We'll just continue our climb and work our way this way. See if we can get over somewhere. CPS, what's going on, man? Good seeing you. Cayman Plane Spotter. Hope you're doing well, man.
Crossing traffic. 7 November 771 Charlie Tango. Taxi back.
Man, I might even want to just turn it around.
Okay.
Alright, we already chose this way. Well, let's just do it. We'll just continue climbing, and once we get enough altitude, we're going to make our left turn out to the east over here and see if we can get over somewhere. See what it looks like. Jeez. I don't know. I don't want to go too far to the south. Alright, you know what? I think I'm going to turn it around.
8 Hotel Sierra, just a pilot report. We needed 8,200 feet to get over that ridge
Yeah.
in between.
This is the guy that was in
Reed
front of us.
and Johnson Creek. So use your best judgment as to where to pass.
Yeah, thanks for that. I think I'm just going to U-turn it back to the north and follow the river up there somewhere by Crassel and then head out east over the river. Let's do that, because, I don't know. He said 8,200, we're only at 76, we could, we'll get over. Let's just head back to the north, and if we can't get over before getting to the river, we will. If not, we'll just continue to the north. I think we're going to be able to jump over, though. But let's at least get back heading in the general direction.
Rearrange traffic.
Before we get too far to the south.
20 Bravo Charlie, inbound to land.
Uh-oh, CPS says I'm doing great, but just got a $420 speeding ticket. Oh gosh, how fast were you going, CPS? How fast and what was the speed limit? Ouch, 420. Oof, says Riley. Don't speed, kids. I think we're going to be able to get over, maybe somewhere over in this area. 8,200, we're at 8,200 now, that's what it's looking like. Alright, so we're going to cut right here. Let's try it.
Order 271 departing
We're going to keep climbing.
runway 17,
51 and a 30. 51 and a 30. Damn.
Johnson Creek traffic. 8 Hotel Sierra is about 10 miles to the south in the canyon.
It's one of our buddies.
Johnson Creek, inbound to landing.
Looks like he might have just departed out of Reed. Alright, this is going to take actually a lot longer than I had planned. Would have been about an hour and 7 minutes if we flown direct from airport to airport. But obviously, we're not able to go direct.
Uh-oh. Does that mean you haven't...
That 107 is
crashed?
also not including time
crashed.
for
Crashed twice. I crashed
full
when I
stop
tried
and
to
taxi
land.
back at each airport.
And I
So
tried
it's
to
probably
get
gonna-
up, and now I
It's going
can't
to be
even take
close
off.
to 2 hours, maybe even 2.5 hours to complete.
Taxi back
the entire trip.
Commercial to the south.
That's about the spot here.
It's probably the toughest bush strip I've been to.
Alright, so we've got a hole here. We're going to head straight this way, and we'll level off for now. We'll keep it at 9,000.
And back taxiing.
Let's lean the mix out a bit more.
Actually,
let's pull the prop lever back to about 2,400 RPM. And we'll trim it to hold 9,000. And then we'll reduce the mixture until we see peak power, and then roll it in maybe a quarter inch after that. Alright, power is dropping right about there, and reaching right there looks good. And we're pretty much heading straight towards the field. And I see a nice hole here. Should be able to get in out in this direction if we need to go that far. Field is 7 miles away. I do like this touchscreen unit where I'm able to pan around. See, this hole right here is what we're looking at here, but we might have to, this looks like some darker stuff than right here, so these peaks are going to be higher than the ones we're flying now. Riley says, we have people all over the world here in this channel. We certainly do, Riley. I love it. CPSA says, yeah, you've probably heard of the Cayman Islands because of all the jokes about people hiding their money here. Super popular tourist spot, though.
To the west, doing more.
Yeah, you made it awesome. Good job, Rob.
So if I ever need to launder money and hide it in a bank somewhere, Grand Cayman Islands is going to be the place to do it, CPS.
Back near the
Free branch traffic, Cessna November 77 Raleigh.
It's hard to even see a runway. I see the planes though, so I know that's where it's at.
Alright, let's do a little outside view here of the XCub, November 17 X-Ray Charlie. Looking pretty sexy in the white and red. Alright, so I'm pulling up some field data there at Johnson Creek, which is our next spot for Uniform Alpha. Elevations 4,960, so 5,000 feet elevation. Runways, we've also got a 17 and a 35, so we're going to be using runway 35 again. We've got 3,400 feet of runway, and it's 150 feet wide. Mr. Newbie says that's what I've heard. I'm assuming about the Cayman Islands. Alright, so we're going to go this way. Okay, so we have already found the river here, so we're good on the mountains. We can actually start working our way back down.
3 miles, 5 miles south.
We'll just follow the river into Johnson Creek. So mixture is going to come back in a little bit, and reducing power slightly. We'll start working our way down.
Reed Ranch traffic, Cessna November 77 Raleigh 1 Charlie Tango on final. For the southbound runway at Reed Ranch.
Alright, so it'll be 3 miles to the northwest. I'll make a call here in a moment. So we'll join left traffic. Looks like there's more space on the west side of the field. We'll join west traffic for runway 35. Johnson Creek traffic, November 17 X-Ray Charlie, white, red, XCub. We are 3 miles to the northwest, looking to join left traffic, runway 35, full stop, Johnson Creek.
8 Hotel Sierra, short final, Johnson Creek 35.
Alright, so I think we gotta go this, is it this way? See the river down there? Or do we go straight? Okay, I think it's this way. We've got one airplane departing out of there now, so we'll be on the lookout for him. CPS says pretty much there's a building over here, like 22,000 companies registered in it. Your income won't be taxed. Nice. Noted, Cayman. Mr. CPS.
Traffic, order on final.
Riley said, by the way, you know I made a livery for MSFS, and I'm planning on doing more for people free of charge if I want one done. It's not the highest quality, but the more I work on them, the better I'll get. Awesome, Riley. Okay, there's a field down there. I do see Johnson Creek. Wow, this looks really pretty out here.
Johnson Creek, 8 Hotel Sierra, clear.
Noted, Riley. I'll come to you if I need something painted for me. Mr. Newbie says I've had days of painting liveries back in FS9. I think I used to do them way back then too. Haven't done any recently, so I'd be clueless where to start and how to do it. Alright, there's the field down there. It's the grass strip. Johnson Creek, November 17 X-Ray Charlie, white and red XCub on a left midfield downwind for runway 35, full stop, Johnson Creek. Alright, mixture, I'm going to bring it in to right where we kept it for takeoff last time. Prop is coming full forward, carb heat's going to come on, and we're going to reduce power. It's the field down there. How are we looking on fuel? Just want to make sure we stay balanced the best we can. Let's switch to the right tank. Alright, so carb heat's on. Prop is full forward, mixture's where it needs to be. All that's left is the flaps. Alright, start that left-hand turn. Johnson Creek traffic, white and red XCub turning a 2-mile final for runway 35, full stop, Johnson Creek. This is pretty, look at that. The river and the mountains and the green strip, really nice. Alright, below 80 something, I think we're going to bring in that first notch of flaps. Once we get into the white arc, we can bring in that second one. I'm going to nose up to slow us down, and there it is. So next notch coming in.
Traffic, order
I'm going to go full flaps now.
On base and short final.
Looking high.
Or active runway full stop.
60's been working for us here. On final, okay, what's the strip? Is it the light green? I think it's the light green. We're gonna aim for the light green right in the middle there. .3,500 feet of runway here, so longer than the other ones. You got plenty of space. We're idle all the way in.
Attention, all traffic, all traffic. Dewey Moore is closed. Dry grass on fire.
There's our friend.
I love it.
Happy with this landing as well. Very nice. Riley says let's see, hold on, let me make sure I don't miss anything here. Mr. Newbie says I sure would be too. I don't even remember the program I used.
Dewey
Riley
Moore,
says I use Blender, and I just paint over the model.
Running active runway to the east, Dewey Moore.
And then there's a PNG that you download and has it spread out. So I put it in the GIMP and then on and on. Nice, Riley. I'm going to have to come to you.
Like I said, it's on fire.
I might want that Flight Sim Dude paint job for some of my airplanes. Johnson Creek traffic, white and red XCub is clear of runway 35, taxiing back on the east side of the fields, Johnson Creek. Alright, carb heat, cold, flaps are going to come back up to the first notch. Mixture, we can pull that out further for taxi here. Prop is staying full forward, and we're on the fullest tank. Wave to our buddy again.
To the east, read range.
Welcome to Johnson Creek, a really pretty strip. I like this here. Alright, so the next 3 stops we're supposed to make, I don't know if these strips are modeled in the simulator. I guess we'll overfly and try them. We've got Dovel, or Dovel, not sure how that's pronounced, which would be our first stop. Then Simmons would be the next one, and then Dewey Creek. Is he on his tail, says Mr. Newbie? Yes, he probably is. He's probably most likely in a tailwheel aircraft in his simulator. But the model matching here in FS 2020 on VATSIM kind of sucks. So he's showing up as a Cessna 152 with a tricycle landing gear. But I'm sure in his simulator he's actually in a tailwheel airplane. So that's why it looks like he's tilted up like that. He's in a tailwheel airplane, but in my simulator he's showing up as a tricycle gear 152. Let's make sure we don't hit any trees or taxi into any ditches here. Alright, let's see. We're gonna go. Looks like if you can go maybe a mile or 2 north of the field, it looks like there's a gap there between the mountains we can cut out to the east and then join up with this other river that should lead us into Dovel. Show you guys here. Yeah, so we just departed out of, or we're about to depart out of 3 Uniform 2 here. We're going to head up north this way along the river and follow this gap this way in the mountains, and hopefully that'll get us all the way through to this river. And then we're going to follow this river up to Dovel, and then there's Simmons shortly after, and then Dewey Creek just on the other side of the mountains here. We'll most likely just follow the river up that way and then back out that way. I don't know if these 3 fields here will exist in the sim, so let's do our best to try to find them. I think in general they're pretty hard to find anyways, even if you do have the scenery modeled. We'll do our best. So that's the plan out of 3 Uniform 2 here. If we can't find any of those fields, our next stop, we're just going to follow the river down over here to Uniform 60.
I'm still trying to get off again.
Which is Big Creek Airport. So what we've done so far, ignore the traffic airplanes here. This thing is frozen and locked up. Those planes are actually not there anymore. That was shortly after we departed out of McCall. So here's what we've done so far. We've departed out of McCall. We went over here to Crassles, which was our first stop. Then we went down here to Reed Ranch. Now we're at Johnson Creek. Now we're going to head up over to Dovel. Alright, flaps are set. Mix is going to come back in, maybe an inch or 2 out for best power here at 5,000 feet. Pop is full forward. Carb heat's cold. All of our lights are on. Let's go. Johnson Creek traffic, November 17, X-Ray Charlie, white and red, XCub taking runway 35 for departure to the north, Johnson Creek. Alright, so we're clear out left, high and low, and we're clear down the runway. We've got 3,500 feet of runway. I'm not going to get on the brakes this time. We're just going to do a nice rolling start. Power's coming in full. Takeoff power set. Engines are green. Airspeed is alive. Rotate around 50, 55 or so. Right, rotate and tap on the brakes. We're going to go straight out.
Here we go. Johnson Creek traffic 8, Hotel Sierra's back taxiing runway 35 at Johnson
Alright, top
Creek.
of the white arc there. We're going to bring up our flaps. Johnson Creek traffic, white and red XCub, departure leg runway 35, departing the area straight out to the north. Last call, Johnson Creek.
What airstrip are you navigating to next, and what's your plan on getting there?
We're gonna try Deauville, if that's how you pronounce it, Deauville. We're gonna follow the river up here north of Johnson Creek, and it looks like there might be a hole there in the mountains to fly out east, and then we're gonna join up with that other river that leads up into Deauville.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I'm calling it Deauville, and that is called Monumental Creek.
Roger.
I was thinking the same thing, but it's a little sketchy jumping into that canyon there. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I see that as well. All right, let's reduce our prop back to 2,500. And our flaps are up.
Creek traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra departing runway 35.
All right, so like we just briefed here, we're just gonna follow this river this way, and then see if we can get over the mountains, over that way somewhere. Let's see, is it around this? Not sure if we do a hard right here, if we should go straight around this way. Probably cut it either way. We're gonna go this way.
Romeo has
Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna go the other way.
Zulu Bravo in sight. Keep my distance.
We're gonna go this way. Yeah, I think I got it right. It's hard to tell on the map sometimes. There's the river, so that's what we're gonna follow. We'll continue climbing.
I see you, Ralph, up there. Where are you going?
I'm just departing Johnson Creek, and I'm gonna try to head over to Monumental to Deauville.
Dobble.
You're 3-8.
Don says it's
Delta
one of those days
Hotel?
I kind of want to fly
No,
my
8
sim, but
Hotel
I'm too
Sierra.
lazy to go and fire it up. I know those feelings, Don.
Oh, okay.
I know
Following
exactly
the
how
wrong
that is. Riley says I'm like that every night going to bed with my phone. I can't seem to be arsed to turn it off and go to
Is this
sleep.
the blind leading the blind?
Alright, we're going to continue following the river here.
Yep. Close.
Let's see. I don't think Deauville's going to show up here if we go nearest. I don't think it's not even on the sectional charts, so it's kind of a hidden private strip, I think. Let's see, nearest. I'm pretty sure that it's not gonna show. Landmark? He said something about Landmark. Is that the name of it? Let me see. Hold on a second. Let's try.
Johnson Creek traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra is departing.
All right, let's try putting in Landmark and see where that points us. I'm really not sure.
Turning eastbound now.
Oh, so that's 3 miles off to our right. So that's. Wait, no. I lost it. Where did it go? Landmark. Okay, so that's 20 miles out to our right, to the south. No, that's definitely not it. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna have to. We're just gonna have to follow the river. It's the only way. I don't even have a moving map on Garmin Pilot today, so this is all pilotage here. Just looking for landmarks on the ground and following them. Doing our best. We do have this moving map here, though, which should get us in the general area.
Hot mic.
So let's see. Okay, I think this might be around where the field is at. I think what we're gonna do is just follow the river out this way and then cut up the mountains this way. Where is it over out here? We might get lost on this one. Alright, I'm gonna reduce mixture for best power.
Idaho.
Okay, right about there seems good. Should only be about 15 miles to the northeast. Let's see what's off to our right here. It's off to our left. I think we're going to be able to clear the mountains. Let's go this way, and we'll just keep climbing. This is going to buy us some time over here to climb. We should be able to clear these mountains. The field should be out in this area somewhere, I think.
Johnson Creek traffic, Cessna November 771 Charlie Tango. I'm actually 2 miles east. I have to get over one more ridge there. Johnson Creek.
Dallin says, whichever way you go, just don't run out of altitude and airspeed at the same time. Noted, Don. Thanks for that. Yeah, you can get yourself into some big trouble here flying in the mountains real easy. Easily become a victim of what we call CFIT in the aviation community. CFIT, so it's an acronym CFIT, stands for Controlled Flight into Terrain. Basically taking a perfectly good airplane and smashing it into a side of a mountain. Which, there's quite a bit of number of deaths per year in general aviation due to CFIT. So you gotta be real careful flying in the mountains. Obviously weather plays a big part, being able to see. Always want to be flying in midday in the mountains. You don't want to cut it close to night unless you're planning at camping at one of these airfields. You want all the visibility you can get. You want time to be on your side.
Johnson Creek, border 271.
And always have an out. If you see things are getting kind of tight and narrow, make sure you either have the altitude or the space to turn around. But if you're flying in between a tight ridge and you don't see a clearing out in front of you, then it wouldn't be wise to go any further, or at least without climbing.
Southbound runway, full staff, Johnson Creek.
Alright, man, I really wish I had Garmin Pilot working here because I really don't know where I'm going. Let's see if I could... Alright, uniform 60. Let's find that field here. If we can. Ooh, ice? Well, I wasn't really planning for that either. Alright, let's do carb heat. And I don't know if there's any other icing systems in this airplane.
I'm going to fly north. And I'll come in behind the traffic.
Alright, this is not good. This is not going to help us. Alright,
Johnson Creek, quarter 271, long final, full stop.
Let's do our best here. I don't think this plane is meant to fly into icing conditions. I do have our carb heat on for engine icing. I don't really know what to do about the windshield. I can kind of see out this way, so that's the direction we're going to head in for now. And let's put in, let's go direct to cancel, no, nearest. Let's put in uniform 60, which would be our next stop of the airports that we do know exist in the simulator. And that's going to be 5 miles out this way, so it should actually be right down here somewhere.
Double traffic 38 Romeo, short final, straight in, landing to the south, double.
Not really sure what to do about the icing besides our carb heat, and I have our cabin heat closed, so the engine retains all the heat possible there in the cowling, but our windshield, I don't really know what to do. Like I said, I don't think there's anything to do about icing.
4271 here, runway on the right.
Hopefully it clears up once we get down. I think what we're going to do, since we do know where uniform 60 is, we'll stop there first. And then we can easily follow the river from there to try to find the other airfields. I'm not going to continue out or through the mountains with the icing. Obviously we can't see too well.
For the northbound runway, Johnson Creek.
Did I already plug in Big Creek? Direct to and activate. Let's go back. So it's only 2 miles north of us, so we should be able to see it here in a moment. Let's stop at Big Creek and see if we can get this stuff cleared up first. Kind of S-turn it here and see if we can see the field. Alright, there's Big Creek. Good, that's a good sign. We've got the field in sight down there. Let's see, so they've got one runway there. It's runway 1 and 19er. So we're going to use runway 1 into the north. We've got 3,550 feet of runway, 110 feet wide. So we have an erroneous airspeed indication here. Do we not have a pitot heat system in this airplane? Alright, so we're going to want to get on the ground as soon as possible. This is going to be difficult. I do see a hole there. Let's hug it to the right here, and it's going to be a hard left turn.
Double traffic. 8 Hotel Sierra
we're going
is
left.
Inside Monumental drainage, and we are probably 5 miles to the south, inbound for landing. Double.
Okay, so Monumental drainage was that creek that he was talking about that leads up into Double. We couldn't find that. We are somewhere, I want to say 7 or 8 miles west of there. We're over Uniform 60, so we're just going to stop there. Okay, we just got our pitot system back. We've got our airspeed back. So hopefully the ice is clearing up a little bit for us. There's the field down there. Okay, so the original plan was to head to Double, but we found Uniform 60 Big Creek first, so we're going to make an impromptu stop there. We've got some ice on the windshield and don't really know how to deal with it, so we're going to get on the ground as soon as possible. So Big Creek first, then we'll head out to Double afterwards. Letting them know. There's the field down there. It's real hard to see. I'm hoping some of this stuff on the windshield clears up for us. Carb heat's on. Let's bring our propeller full forward, and mixture we're going to bring in a little bit and just keep it about an inch out. Field elevation there at Big Creek is 5,700 feet. We're at 6,700 feet, so perfect. Alright, now we're going to have to find room to turn around the other way. Alright, so we're at 2 miles to the south. I'm going to have to make some S-turns here so I can see between the ice. Big Creek traffic, November 17 X-Ray Charlie is a white and red XCub. 2 miles south of the field, we're going to be making a straight in for runway 1, Big Creek. Alright, it's going to be a hard right turn now back for the field. And I'm going to bring in first notch of flaps.
Eight Hotel Sierra, 3 Romeo has you in sight. On the ground at Doble.
A firm, 8 Hotel Sierra, 2 mile final for Doble, inbound for landing.
Alright, so the field's right there, if you guys can see that. This is going to be real tough. Alright, let's watch that airspeed. I think we're all configured. The rest is just
Creek
flaps.
traffic,
We've got
Piper,
one notch
November
in. We've got
20
two more to
Bravo
go.
Charlie is just north
Do you have
of
heaters on this
field
Cub?
and
I don't know,
west
Don, to be
downwind
honest with you. I don't think
for,
so. Alright, rest of those flaps are coming in. The
land
field is
back
right there.
North, Johnson Creek.
And reducing power.
500.
Wow, this is going to be real hard. Let me see if I can move. Can I move my... Oh, crap. Alright, we're pretty much doing this blind. I was going to move my seat position to the right so that we could see, but I think we're going to manage like this. We're going to have to. That's alright. Using the Lindbergh reference, I'm looking off the left and right side. You can kind of tell where I'm at. Alright, nice.
Johnson Creek traffic radio check.
5x5.
Johnson Creek traffic, red and white border is...
Alright, we're alive, guys. I'm happy.
Field 7,000 to the north. We'll be entering a traffic pattern to come back around and land northbound.
I don't know how we're going to clear up this ice if it doesn't clear up on its own.
Hey, firm.
Hey, thanks for watching with the junior first officer tonight. I love the photo.
Yeah, man, he had a blast.
Alright, carb heat is coming cold.
Travel traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra, back taxi.
Flaps are coming up to the first notch. Mixture's getting leaned.
0 Bravo Charlie, entering a left base on the way back to the north, Johnson Creek.
Johnson Creek, red and white Piper, red and white Pilatus is on the left crosswind for the northbound runway.
Big Creek traffic, right and, white and red. XCubs taxiing back on runway 1, Big Creek. Oh, there goes one of our buddies right by us.
Johnson Creek traffic, Piper November 20 Bravo Charlie is on final, landing to the north, Johnson Creek.
The tail wheel Mooney.
Rob, you don't look too beat up down there.
Got the traffic, landing traffic inside.
What was that?
I said you don't look too beat up down there.
Well, this is my third one.
Alright, is it clearing up a little bit? It doesn't look like it.
It's a
kinda
challenge,
staying
isn't it?
right where it's at.
Dewey Moore screwed me.
Yeah, have you been into Simmons?
These are all the buttons here
Where
on
I'm
the
going now.
XCub, Don.
Okay.
I don't see anything in regards to icing.
Simmons is like Dewey Moore, so it's like a one in, one out kind of a thing. So
Oh, he just
good luck.
He just turned it around and bucked it out of here.
I'm running out of money.
He does not care.
Very good.
Global traffic, 38 Romeo, departing runway 35 to the north, Dewey Moore, or Doble.
Johnson Creek traffic, Piper November 20 Bravo Charlie's clear of the runway, Johnson Creek.
We're just going to pull off to the side over here. And then I'm going to just look up real...
Johnson Creek,
Oh, this guy has no cares in the world.
Back taxi,
I wonder what he's flying.
on runway, active runway.
Johnson Creek traffic, red white corner is left base.
Alright, how are we doing on fuel? About 20 gallons on that side.
Doble.
A little bit more on the left. We're going to stay on the left.
Clear of runway 35.
Or we're going back to the
north.
left.
Doble.
Alright, I'm going to pull off to the side here. I'm going to see if there's like a hotkey I can use to clear the ice off our windshield before we get out of here.
Quarter to 71, midfield departure.
But I think we're all configured. Mixture will come back in a little bit.
Departing
Flaps are set. Lights are on.
Still traffic
Let me
scout
see.
Poland Lima overflying southbound at 6500 double.
Johnson Creek traffic, red and white Porter going around.
Johnson Creek traffic, Cessna 71 Charlie Tango. Traffic overhead and departing north following traffic out. Johnson Creek.
And departing traffic from Johnson, red and white Porter is going to be turning left, crosswind at 5,400.
Thank you, got you in sight.
Doval traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra departing north.
Alright, quick Google search. I can't really find anything. Let's check the menus real quick. There should be...
Simmons traffic, 38 Romeo's.
Should be something like a reset ice option here somewhere, possibly.
Johns Creek traffic, Cessna 71 Charlie Tango, clear runway,
I don't see anything.
VFR to the north. Johnson Creek.
And Johnson Creek traffic, Porter 816 on the left base to final, Johnson Creek.
Alright, I don't know. Not sure what we're going to do.
So 38 Romeo, Simmons is landing to the north only.
Alright, so we are here at Big Creek.
landing to the north.
What's the field elevation at our next stop?
Say again, I stepped on you.
I mean, I'll fly it like
to the
this
north.
if we don't
So
have to go
runway
too
31
high
done, right?
and accumulate more ice.
That sounds about right. Yeah,
The way you're coming in,
We can go to Warren,
top of the ridge.
which is at
yeah, the way
5,900
you're
feet.
coming in right now, straight in.
Yeah, that's how you want to land. And you want to be at the treetops, essentially, so get it down low. In fact, I'd probably begin my approach all the way out to Doval. Like, you should be set up by the time you get to Doval.
Yeah, I'm heading out.
Alright, since these guys are over there at
further,
Doval, let's
come
go
back,
see if we
heading
can
further
find
out
these
south,
fields.
And I'll come back in.
As long as we stay over the river, we shouldn't have to go too much higher to hit these
All right,
fields.
8 Hotel Sierra is turning
I'll show you guys that.
southbound in Monumental Creek.
So
and
we
they'll
are
be
we
high on
last
the
departed
east
out
or on
of
the westbound side of the
Johnson Creek. We were trying to find these fields over here, but we ended up here at Uniform 60, which is Big Creek.
Bent airframe
So
at
I'm
Johnson
thinking
Creek.
if we follow this river right here out this way to the other fields, we shouldn't
At
have
Johnson
to go any
Creek,
higher.
what happened?
And we'll see if
Yeah, checked out the trees.
see if the ice clears up. I really don't know what to do as far as that
Snap hook
goes.
driver off of the number 6 T-box.
You
If
didn't
none of
take
these
out
fields
the
exist, we'll just
nice
U-turn it and
downwind
follow the river
vault
back
toilets,
this
did
way
you?
till we get
Actually
around
tried to avoid those and
this field here where
sacrifice the
we're at,
airplane.
Big Creek, and then we'll
Thank
see if
you
we can
so
find a
much.
hole to get over here to Warren, which is Uniform 1.
3 Simmons traffic, 38 Romeo's.
Alright, so let's depart out
Come
north here and let's
straight
just
in,
follow the river out to the
landing
east.
to the north.
That's going to be the plan. We've got the river
8
here,
Hotel Sierra, I have
it
in
looks
sight.
like.
About 11 o'clock.
Let's see.
Roger, I got you. 8
It looks like these fields might be there, actually. This might be Dewey Creek. And this one might be, looks like...
So Rob, I'm just going to follow you in. I'm not going to land, but I'm going to set myself up to a good spot on my stream where you can watch yourself land.
Alright, let's go. Let's try this.
Here I come. I don't want to see me.
Alright, carb heat's cold mixture. Let's bring that
I don't know, you might
about
wanna
right
be-
there for best power. Prop is full forward.
You might want to be more to the
flaps
right when you come in.
are set to the first notch.
Use your judgment.
Alright guys, let's go. Doesn't look like this ice is clearing up any. I think the ice is a little bit dramatic in the simulator too.
Traffic, Piper November 20 Bravo Charlie.
Airplane headed there in the woods.
To the north and departing up the valley, Johnson Creek.
Alright, so what's the name of this field we're at? Big Creek, right? Big Creek. Alright, Big Creek.
It's not
Traffic
looking good
around to
from
the
up
north.
at my vantage point, my friend.
Shut up, I know.
Big Creek traffic Nova 17 X-ray Charlie, white and red XCub, taking runway 1 for departure to the north, Big Creek. Alright guys, here we go. Okay, looks like it's clearing up a little bit.
If you're stuck down there, Rob, you can just respawn in at Doval, take another try.
Alright, power set. Engine's green. Airspeed's alive. Rotate. And tap on the brakes.
Yeah, so far, Rob, you've gone to the 2 most difficult airstrips. The rest of us are yet to follow.
Copy that. Yeah, you're right. I should have came in from the further from the right.
Alright, top of the white arc there. Flaps are going to come up. And we're just going to follow the river route this way.
And are you clear? Is the
We'll try not to go too high so we don't accumulate any more ice.
Simmons traffic, 38 Romeo's clear of the runway.
Alright, Simmons traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra is over Doval. We're setting up for an approach into Simmons.
Alright, since these guys are all going to the Simmons, actually these are tight airfields, so I don't know if we can bring too many airplanes in there at once. I was going to say we should all just go skip Doval and go meet them at Simmons.
Traffic.
But I don't know how much room there is at these fields. Some of them only have room for 1 or 2 airplanes at a time, so... we'll go. Let's head to Simmons. We'll overfly it, see if we can even see it or if it's modeled in the sim. It might not even be modeled in the sim, so... we'll go to Simmons and just overfly, and then once these guys head up to, I guess, Dewey, we'll follow them up to Dewey. Alright, flaps are up. We're going to keep everything else the same. Let's see, RPM is going to come back to 2,500. Chat. I had to move the chat while I was looking through the settings here. Okay, chat's back. Doctor, welcome, welcome. There is no de-ice on the XCub, thanks. Any idea what we can do? You can always stick your arm out the... yeah. Yep, exactly. That's what you're supposed to do, Doctor. I wish I could do that here in the sim. That'd be the way to handle it. Mr. Newbie says, still try the anti-heat or wiper options, they may work. Yeah, we don't have anything like that in this airplane. We've got carb heat for carburetor icing in the motor, and that is really it. Yeah, that's it. You know what you could do maybe to help some? Cabin heat here, if you keep that closed, that'll keep all the heat trapped in the engine cowling there, which might help warm up the windshield a little bit.
Nice stop.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Alright, we're going to keep it here
I
at
got
72.
it. I got it.
And just continue to follow the river.
So, Rob, the dirty little secret here is I have probably landed and tried to take off at this place probably
I think
10
this might
times
be,
while I was making it.
Where they're at, so we're going to go this way and follow the river
most
down.
of those 10 times
try to
did
meet
not
them up
go
over
so
that
well.
way. Then after that, I think they're going to be departing to Dewey. I think Dewey might be this one. So they're probably going to
take off the same way, right?
Yeah, it's turn around and put it to the wall.
We lost our
and
airspeed again, so pitot tube is clogged.
As you get to the bottom, and then...
And is there no pitot heat in this airplane, Doctor? Take care, Riley. Good seeing you, man. Doctor says I've tried cabin heat and it does not work. Doctor says no pitot heat in this airplane. I guess I should have done a little bit more, better planning. Is the XCub not supposed to fly?
Simmons traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra is departing to
this high in the mountains.
And we'll be flying very low and very slow down Monumental Creek.
I mean, a day like today, there's really no visible moisture
out
out there.
The opposite
I don't
way
think
you
the temps
came in?
were that cold. There shouldn't really even be icing right now. I think it's
yes,
over-exaggerated in the simulator. I really don't think we'd be picking up ice just flying in the open air like this without some kind of like fog or clouds in the area. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I don't know. I live down in Florida, and there is no mountains down here whatsoever. So ice isn't really something we think about flying GA, Florida. Sheesh, good luck, says Mr. Newbie. Thanks, man. I'm gonna need it. Actually, looks like it's clearing up a little bit over here. Alright, let's reduce our prop RPM to about 2400 for cruise.
Yeah, I made it, Rob, but I would have clipped about 10 trees there.
Alright, so we're gonna go right turn.
Double traffic,
That
Bay
way.
Romeo.
Let's go hard right.
Clear the runway departing to the south. Double. Simmons, sorry.
See if we can find Simmons. Alright, I think it's definitely getting a little bit better on our windshield.
Yeah, let me know when you're out of Simmons. I'm gonna try that one more time.
Yeah, I'm out of Simmons, 38 Romeo. I'm gonna try right behind you.
Don says the ice is from your breath, so don't breathe.
I'm right behind you right now.
Siemens Porter 271. 2 miles.
We got our airspeed back.
3 miles south of the field. Inbound.
I'm feeling a little bit better now. I think the conditions are getting a little bit better for us, so as long as they're not getting worse, I think we're gonna be okay.
Simmons Donald traffic. 8 Hotel Sierra is turning around in Monument.
All right,
northbound now, inbound for landing at Simmons.
Okay, yeah, I think Simmons is probably, it might be this one
And we
here.
have the traffic.
So what's that? KMCG? KMCG, I don't see that on the sectional here at all. Let's try nearest again. KMCG, McCall Airport? No, wait, we came from, so I guess it's a different McCall. We came from McCall Municipal. Let's try plugging this in and see where it takes us. 4 miles this way, that looks about right for Simmons. We should run into our buddies here real soon. Head this way. So what we're showing 3 miles northwest. Simmons traffic, November 17 X-ray Charlie, white and red XCub, 3 miles to the northwest. Inbound, see if we can find it. Simmons. We're at 6,700 feet, working our way through the mountains here.
Double Porter 271. Full final. Runway.
Alright, I'm gonna go to an outside view, see if we can spot this thing.
Alright, 8 Hotel Sierra is on the ground at Simmons. Parking up here by the sign.
So I'm looking for any airfield here and any airplanes either parked on the ground or in the pattern or landing. I think we're in the right area.
Romeo, position report.
Alright, I see what looks kind of like a strip right there.
On a semi-short final.
I don't see anybody down there. Oh, I do see one down there. Okay, we found one of these fields. Sweet. There's one of our buddies parked there. So these are the hardest ones to get into. I'm kind of scared to even try to land down there. That looks like a pretty small strip. Alright, there's another one of our buddies. Alright, so I think This is Simon's.
traffic,
Simmons
38
below
Romeo,
us.
short final, landing to the north. Simmons.
This might be him landing to the north at Simmons. Alright guys, we're gonna try it. Let's try it. So we'll circle back.
500.
So 8 Hotel Sierra is at Simmons, and we have a visual of somebody flying southbound in Monumental Creek here past Simmons.
Yep, that was us. November 17 X-ray Charlie, white and red XCub. We did see the field. We weren't 100% sure if that was it. We've also got the airplane here in short final in sight. We're gonna circle back behind him there at Simmons, white and red XCub.
All right, affirmative. We'll sit tight and watch the shenanigans.
500.
How big is the strip there?
Like 900 feet.
Roger. Oof, 900. It's the shortest one so far. I'm nervous. This may not end well. Alright, let's start slowing it up. Let's go flaps 10, or first notch of flaps. And carb heat's coming on. Mixture will keep kind of where it's at there. Prop is coming full forward. 900 feet of runway, guys. I think the first field that we landed at was the shortest one. I think it was Castles, which is 1,500 feet. This was a lot shorter. Let's keep an eye on that airspeed right there. Alright, at least we found Simmons. It's not really modeled in the simulator. I mean, it's got it there. It's mapped. Because the simulator takes the information off Bing Maps. But it's not an actual, like, modeled airport in the simulator.
Oh.
Alright, second notch of flaps coming in.
I landed at Davil, I think.
Alright, I was looking for you. I'm like, I still don't see you.
Yeah, I saw you way up there.
This
I'm
might
like,
be Davil down here, the white
this
one.
was it. I must have landed
Holy
at
crap,
Davil
hold on,
again.
where am I? Alright.
500.
Okay, no, that doesn't look like
I'm
it's true.
departing Davil and coming that way.
Okay, 8 Hotel Sierra should be, we're departing Simmons, and we should be out of the way by the time 3 Romeo gets.
Alright, I'm gonna go flaps full right now. I just want to be all set up so we're not doing anything last minute. Alright, is that a strip right there? That might be the other field. Okay, that's somebody. I think that might be Davil. That's not the one that we had spotted now, is it? Okay, there's 3. Alright, so that's Davil. He's back taxiing. So Simmons might be up that way. Okay, I think this is Simmons right here. And I think this is Davil that we're overflying.
We might have made it out of Simmons in one piece and missed the treetops.
500.
With the Starhorn.
There's one of our buddies right there. Simmons traffic, white and red XCub, short final, landing to the north of Simmons. Alright, we'll head back to Davil too, since we saw it. Alright, power's at idle. We're gonna kind of forward slip it here. We need to use every little bit of runway. Yeah, we're high, forward slipping into this hole. I think this is it. I don't know. We're gonna have to really get on the brakes here. Alright, we're on the ground, on the brakes.
Double traffic, 38 Romeo departing out to the north, Double.
Not hit any trees. Alright, man. Oh, I'm super happy with that. Alright, nice. Alright, carb heat's coming back in. Flaps are coming back up to the first notch.
Nicely done at Simmons.
I appreciate it.
That's a tough one, isn't it?
It was. So is he still here? Alright, you know what? This is short. We're gonna take off to the south. Since this is downhill going to the south. Oh, let's not go off the edge. So it's uphill going north this way, so we're going to go this way and go downhill just to have that help us. Captain Matty, what's going on? Good to see you, man. It's been a while. How you doing, Captain Matty? Take care, Doctor. Have a good one, man. Enjoy. There's one of our buddies up there. Man, this has been an awesome trip so far. Mainly because I haven't crashed yet. So I'm extremely happy there, and it's been really pretty too, flying through the mountains.
Simmons traffic, 3 Romeo going around.
Crap. Sorry, I hope that wasn't because I was in your way there at Simmons. I'm gonna pull off to the side here at the north end. I'll wait for you.
Copy that. No, that wasn't you. I was way too fast.
Roger. Let's make sure we give this guy enough room here.
More traffic, but signals right next to the whole street.
I think we're all set up. Mixture's got to come in a little bit, but our flaps are set and everything else is full forward. Lights are on. Let's see if we can catch this guy's landing.
Double traffic, 4271 departing runway 35, departure to the north.
I don't think he made it down. At least we're all in the same area here.
So 38 Romeo, 8 Hotel Sierra is at your 5 o'clock low, and we're just going to tag along here and get a nice camera shot of you attempting the approach.
Copy that.
Alright, so are they going, it looks like they're going to Dalville though. Who knows, because I don't really have this on my map here, so I don't even know if I'm at the right airport.
Attempt is the key
Calling
word.
the right ones.
Yeah, right?
Should have just taken the prop strike. I'm not used to this plane.
Alright, I think I'm gonna whip it around, just go. So let's bring in the mixture a little bit, just keep it about an inch pulled out there for best power here at 5,000 feet.
You might have a little more
Flaps are set,
than
lights
the,
are on.
Prop strike.
Siemens traffic, 4271 inbound.
Okay, no, let's wait.
2 miles, final.
Let's wait.
Al, you might want to go ahead and make left traffic. Rob's already setting up for a final approach into there.
Alright, this guy's landing.
If you just do a right hand, just hug the right hand side of the valley. And
Too high. I don't think he's gonna make it here. Unless he's on some different scenery, which could be a possibility.
Quarter 271 going around.
Okay, I think that's him going around the sky.
Double Simmons traffic, quarter 816. We see the traffic into Simmons. We're just going to hold south of the area.
Alright, so are we not at Simmons?
Simmons traffic, 38 Romeo, short final, runway 31, Simmons.
Okay, yeah, no, I think we're at Simmons.
Slow,
I think
slow,
that's him right
slow.
there. This is fun. Let's watch a couple of these guys attempt to make it into the field. This is a tough one. Hope you guys are enjoying this here, the chat. This is definitely taking a lot longer than I had planned, but I'm having a lot of fun, so. We've got the guy behind getting some shots. So lean the mixture back out.
Alright, I'm going to bed.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh no!
I stalled, I was going too slow.
Uh-oh. I take it that was him. Rough landing there. Oh, look how pretty that looks.
You're the only one that's hit the 2 hardest fields, so like everybody else is just lining up for crashing, so you might want to stick around for the entertainment.
Yeah,
heck,
what?
crashed at Johnson Creek, so you know.
So pissed.
Made it into all three of those bad ones. I'm headed actually back to McCall now.
Alright, sounds good.
At in this ditch or whatever I'm at now, just my plane stalled and watch Brandt come in.
Alright, looks like Al South's on final approach now into Simmons.
Alright, another airplane
I think I got
final.
5 airframes ruined.
Alright, after this guy lands, we'll whip it around and we'll just depart out of here. We'll go back down to Deauville real quick and land there since we did spot it.
He's coming in a big jet too. It's impossible.
XCub 177 Alpha Whiskey.
Don says you're a better bush pilot than I am. Thanks, Don. I'll be honest. I think it's a lot of luck
He's
today.
flying a PC-6, so the
a lot of luck involved
CSL
today.
isn't too happy.
Upwind
right.
For landing to the north, we're going to go ahead and overfly the field here and come back around for an approach double.
Where are you at? I don't see you floating around. Oh, I see
Just
you.
Beam of
As soon as this guy gets
field
on
there. I think I'm on double.
Just gonna whip it around, part out
Yeah, I
of here.
see you, and I see Ralph in front of you, and Al South
Other
coming
guy
in now.
behind him as well.
Probably out south.
Maybe we'll
kinda
just stick with the
turning.
group. Let's see what they
Final
want to do.
for Simmons.
You watching his big jet?
Uh-oh.
Oh, he gone.
Oh, Al's done.
That's 2 airplanes down.
The big jet looks like it's hilarious.
Oh man.
I had a minor little hiccup.
That's hilarious.
Was doing good all the way to the final. Aggressive. Brakes too hard.
Good try, Al.
Double traffic.
I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try it again.
Base to final landing north double.
If you spawn in at Deauville, that's a good spot.
November 20 Bravo Charlie, be overflying the field, entering a left downwind, and landing back to the north, Big Creek.
Posted it, bush fly.
Simmons traffic. Anybody landing here at Simmons? Alright, Simmons traffic, white and red. XCub's going to be taking the runway. We're going to be departing out to the south towards Deauville. Simmons. Alright, so let's whip it around. We've got our flaps trim. I mean, the mixture is going to come in to best power, right about there. Let's go. This is definitely going to be short field. Whoa, okay.
You got live weather too.
I was just doing that for
daytime, but I think I got a little bit of wind
around.
too.
Let's whip it back around.
Yeah, I don't think the wind favors the takeoff at all.
Alright, nice and downhill on
Not
the brakes.
that that's my excuse.
There we go, we're gonna go full
That's
power with the
fine.
brakes
Sounds like
held.
Sounds like a good one. Sounds like
Yeah,
a
I
really
know.
good excuse.
I'll get to your question right now, ECAC bun. Give me a moment.
Double traffic.
Alright, power set.
A lot of
Brakes
danger.
released. Here we go.
Going to be turning around and departing.
Is that airplane still there on the runway? No,
Turn
okay,
left
he's
up
clear.
the valley heading north on that land.
Airspeed's alive.
I
Holy
see you
crap,
just
we're
flying
gonna
around
get
out there.
Rotate.
Big Creek traffic.
Oh, it's a scary
November
one. Tap on the
20 Bravo
brakes.
Charlie turning base, landing to the north.
I forgot
Big
to give
Creek.
you guys the control view.
You got your expensive video equipment up there, taping everybody.
Alright, we got this. Alright, ECAC bun, how does someone get involved in something like this? I mainly fly Cessna 152s, but this looks like a lot of fun, especially with the group. I don't know if you have Discord, ECAC bun, but you can, right now I'm flying with Downwind Sim is the name of the group. Alright, here's
I'm sorry, out of
here's Deauville down here, so we're gonna land there next. This field right here to our right. We've got one of our buddies down there. He just departed.
I think he's in the X.
What's he flying? Oh yeah, he's flying MSF XCub, probably ran.
Airplane that just departed out of Deauville. You've got an XCub off your left wing, same direction. We're gonna head down to the south, turn it around, and land north into Deauville.
500.
Roger, traffic. Thought I'd get out of your way, but we'll just keep going down to the south, so you go ahead and call your base to final, and then we'll steer clear of you.
You coming into Simmons, Brant?
Yeah, downwind sim.
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not.
On Discord is a group I'm
come
flying
on,
with
waiting
now.
for you.
We also fly with another group, which is bigger. You might want to check them out as well. It's called Virtual Flying
Yeah, I'm heading up there.
USA on Discord. I do believe I have a link down in the description on YouTube if you wanna, if you find the link there. I know you're on Twitch, but if you go to my YouTube, same name, that flight sim dude. If you go down to the description, look for Virtual USA Flying Group. It's a huge group, maybe 500 or 600 of us, and we do events every other week or so. And then from there, you could also find Downwind Sim, which is this group that we're flying in, and they do these flights first Monday of every month. We do this Bush League fly-in. Alright, flaps, we're starting to bring those back in. Carb heat back in, or back on, rather. Alright, this one's kind of hard to spot. Make sure you're going to say where it's at. We're full RPM, carb heat's on.
And 8 Hotel
flaps,
Sierra
go full
is
flaps
just,
now.
Orbiting always on the right side of the canyon at 6,000. We're looking for the traffic.
That's front putties right there. Deauville traffic, white and red XCub on final landing from south to north Deauville. I'm gonna have a hard time seeing it without doing one of these views.
My porter is looking for the traffic landing at Deauville. We're northbound up the canyon
500.
into Simmons.
Roger, we'll be looking for you.
500.
Is that it down there? I think this is it down here.
Porter 815, call.
Alright, flaps are full.
Deauville. Trying to find it.
Roger, we're
I
probably,
think this is Deauville.
I'll get 3 miles south of Deauville now.
500.
Okay, firm.
Wow, I don't think we're gonna make this one, guys. Alright, I'm going around. No way. No way. Is that even an airfield? I think that's it. That's too dangerous for me. I'm not gonna do that one, guys. Carb heat's coming back in. Alright, white and red XCub has missed approach at Deauville. That strip is looking way too tight for us here in FS 2020. We're gonna skip that one. We're northbound. No! We're northbound now. We already land at Simmons, so we're gonna continue up north. Where are you guys going next after Simmons?
Dewey Moore.
Roger. Dewey Moore it is.
And Porter 816, we are up the.
Alright, let's incrementally bring up our flaps.
And
yeah, that was way too tight. We'd definitely clip some trees getting in there. Donald Trump, Trump won 2020. I don't see anyone on Discord.
I'm inside.
Hotel Sierra.
Not my Discord. If that's where you're looking, Donald Trump won. Downwind Sim is the name of the group we're flying with now.
And Porter 816.
Downwind Sim. Let me see if I can type it here.
Fly to the northwest and make a left-hand pattern back, landing to the northwest.
Should look something like that on Discord. And if you don't fly them, there's also this group. Virtual flying.
Al said he had another one.
Virtual USA. It might be Virtual USA Flying Club. Look for those two guys, or two groups rather.
I have 5 or 6. I think I want to say 6 probably.
Dante says Deauville looks more like a bowling alley than an airstrip. Yeah, right, Don?
Yeah, I had one.
That was a good one.
We're up to 8.
Alright, so let's work our way up the river again. Yeah, we're going to continue following this way. We're going to join up with the river and then head out this way. You can see this down here in our GPS. Join up with the river. We're going this way, and then Dewey Creek. I might be this one here. I-98 Delta. That's where we're going to head towards.
Yeah, we're still looking for you, 816. We're
Alright, let's reduce prop back down to
Oh, I
2500.
got you now. Never mind.
Quarter is turning left base to final, landing back to the northwest.
Yep, I've got visual now.
Global traffic, quarter.
Alright, flaps are up.
Runway
RPM
to the north.
is set.
Global traffic.
How are we looking on fuel? So a little above the 20 there.
816.
And well above the 20 there on the right side. So let's go to the right tank. Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
Looks like he's too high.
Yeah, he's way too high.
Almost lost our engine there. Alright, we might be the first ones into Dewey Creek then. Since they're still attempting there at Simmons.
Simmons traffic peak, quarter 271, inbound for Arctic runway.
Oh, got it.
I'm pretty happy we're at least we're able to get into Simmons
Get it dropped down that fast?
without killing ourselves. Alright, reducing prop RPM to around 2400 now.
That's a combination of beta and little guy tugging at my leg, and now I've pulled me into the hillside.
Where the canal breaks, or not the canal, sorry, the river breaks to the right. We're just going to follow that. It looks like it's going to be maybe this way between the mountains.
All right, guys, that's going to be it for me today. I will have to fly into Dewey more without you, but appreciate the company, and hey, some nice trips are downwind soon.
All right, Melvin, thanks for popping in.
Al, you going around again? Good night, friend.
Alright, so we're going this way.
Going around, Al?
Quarter 271 going around.
Yep. All I need to hit is Big Creek, really.
Alright, so we're going to do this stop here at Dewey if we can find it. We already stopped at, I think it was Big Creek, U60. Yeah, Big Creek, so we're going to skip that on our way out of Dewey. We'll have one more stop to make at 3 Uniform 1, which is
Yeah,
Warren.
we can always come back, guys. These are one of these places
And
that
then after Warren, we'll go back home
you
to
never really get tired of
McCall Municipal.
coming back and exploring.
How are we doing on time? Oof, 10:30. Maybe we won't make it all the way back home to McCall. Maybe we'll just land here at Dewey and then go to Warren. That way we can say we hit up all the fields.
8 Hotel Sierra, just having a good old time.
And we'll just call it
you up there.
a day there at Warren.
I'm just watching the carnage.
I've got to get to bed soon. I've got to be up pretty early. We'll see. We'll see how we do.
It's kind
We're
of
at least
crazy
going to get over
because
to Warren.
these two strips were
If we still have
something,
time to go
they're
back
not on
to
the
McCall
sectional,
after
and
Warren, we'll do it.
I sort of accidentally found
All right,
them.
looking
And
for
then
the
when
strip,
I sort of got exploring Simmons, I'm
along
like,
here
oh, this
somewhere.
one's pretty tough.
They're real airstrips?
Oh yeah, they're real airstrips. They're just not on the Sky Vector sectional, but if you look at a topographical map, they're on there.
Yeah, if you guys in the chat here are ever interested in flying with us, man, come join us here on Discord. I mean, between the two groups, between Virtual USA Flying Club and Downwind Sim, there's always something going on. You usually find an event to fly at least every other week or so, sometimes weekly. And if not, there's, like I said, it's a couple hundred of us between both groups. You can always find somebody to fly with. There's always somebody willing to fly. Alright, I think I'm going to say that right there is Dewey Creek. We'll circle out this way and we'll come and land from east to west. That's got to be it right there. Let's do it. So I'm actually going to circle out this way over the mountains and we'll descend and work our way down this way. I'm not finding them, Mr. Newbie says. I know the feeling, but I'm not early enough to stay, but I can't leave, says Mr. Newbie. Oh man, thanks for sticking around, man. I'm not finding them. I know Virtual USA Flying Group is actually in the YouTube description. At the very bottom of my description in YouTube, you should find a link to Virtual USA Flying Club. I don't think I've downwind sim down there.
Yeah, it's hard to tell with this CSL.
If you guys end up not being able to find it, just comment on one of my videos. That way I'll remember to get back to you guys, and I'll respond to your comment in the video and give you guys the actual links. I can't really do anything right now while flying. I'm on a single monitor, so I can't like.
Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it?
Easily link stuff without minimizing the simulator. But if you're curious, leave me a comment in one of my videos. I'll get back to you and I'll give you guys the direct links. Alright, so mixture right about there. Prop is coming full forward, reducing power, and carb heat's coming on. All of our lights are on. We're on the fullest tank.
Big Creek traffic. Cessna 71 Charlie Tango, right base to final for northbound runway, Big Creek.
Alright, so what is this place called again? Where do I even have that information? Okay, yeah, here in the iPad. Okay, Dewey Creek is the name of it. Dewey Creek. And we are a couple of miles to the east. Dewey Creek traffic, November 17 X-ray Charlie, white and red XCub. We're about 3 miles east of the field, going to be landing from east to west Dewey.
Double traffic 8 Hotel Sierra on a 1 mile final, landing to the north. Stop.
I think that I have it in sight there. Awesome. This is looking good. Our first notch of flaps coming in. Our carb heat's
Double
on.
traffic 38 Romeo, departing to the north. Double.
Big Creek traffic, Cessna 71 Charlie.
We'll be able to chill here at Dewey and watch some of these guys wreck more airplanes coming in before we depart out. Dewey Creek traffic, white and red XCub, 2 mile final, landing from east to west, Dewey Creek.
Simmons traffic 38 Romeo on a short final.
Alright, next notch, flaps coming in.
Landing to the north.
Big Creek traffic, Cessna 71 Charlie Tango, taxiing back to depart VFR.
And the rest of those flaps are coming in now.
500. 500.
Alright, so I'm kind of aiming for this point here, a little bit before the runway.
Seamless traffic.
No idea how long this field is, but it looks longer than the other one. So I think we're going to be alright. Looks like we're uphill too here, slightly. Something to keep in mind as well. Alright, power's back to idle. And uphill, we're going to hold it right here. Oh man, we've been nailing them today. On the brakes. Oh, I think I spoke too fast. Oh boy, I spoke too fast. Spoke too fast, alright. Totally hit a tree there, and we might be going in the river. I didn't think it was that short. Let's see if we can get out of here. Alright, I was pretty happy with the touchdown, but apparently it wasn't as long as I thought. Hopefully we can get back over there without resetting anything. I'm still pretty happy with that. If I would have had more information on the actual field, I would have been better prepared to get on my brakes a little bit harder. Alright, cool. I'll take it. I'll take it. So let's pull off to the side here. And let's watch some of these other guys come in. Alright, that was definitely the worst one of the day, but nice touchdown, too short of a field. I probably should have got on my brakes just a little bit harder than I did there. Alright, let's bring our flaps up to the first notch. Mixture, we'll lean that out. Carb heat's coming back in. Everything else can stay the same. Dewey Creek traffic, white and red, XCub is clear of the runway. Dewey Creek.
How'd you do, Tom?
Siemens traffic, quarter 271.
Alright, you know what? Since we're kind of rough, it's getting late. Let's just go. We're not gonna wait for these guys as much as I'd love to. So I've got to get to bed. Let's head up over to. We're gonna go to Warren after this. Gotcha. Yes, Donald Trump. Yeah, I think for the for Virtual USA Flying Group, you do need VATSIM to join the group. That is one of the requirements. I'm not sure if Downwind Sim requires the same.
Are you coming into Simmons again, Ralph?
Alright, we're ready to go. Mixture's coming back in.
I am not. Al South's coming in. I'm gonna go. I'm at Dovell parked right now, and heading to Dewey Moore.
Alright, I'm watching Al South, and I'm gonna disconnect.
And release the brakes.
I had enough.
Alright. Always appreciate you coming, Rob.
Alright, so let's head to Warren, and then we can say we've hit up all the airfields for the event
tonight. I got
tonight.
D&D tomorrow, but I'm gonna try these again Wednesday.
That'll be our last stop, which will be our next stop.
Sounds good.
And we're in the air, on the brakes.
Al, you landed right there, look good.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a hard landing, but that's okay. I'll take it.
Yeah, look good.
And we can organize going up on.
Siemens traffic, quarter 271, departed to the south. Siemens.
Alright, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Night. Alright, flaps up. Alright, last stop, Warren. So this is going to be our longest
Good night, Rob.
leg.
Thanks for flying.
100.
Alright, let's reduce prop down to 2,500 RPM. Climb out of here at 80. Let's trim her up.
Hi, Al. It's me.
I see you.
Alright, so we're going to Warren next. Our last stop.
BQ traffic, Piper November 20 Bravo Charlie, taking off to the north.
Alright, there it is, 3 Uniform 1, Warren. So...
Simmons and Dovell traffic.
30 miles away,
Here is,
in the same direction.
Leaving the area to the north, we're flying up Monumental Creek and going to hang a right going eastbound on Big Creek on our way to Dewey Moore.
Oh, it's Dewey Moore is the name of it? I've been calling it Dewey Creek.
At Simmons, I had a
something.
crash, a prop strike, and a hard landing.
Congratulations. Well done.
Alright, so we did wreck one airplane there back at
I need to get my bearings
Dewey
now.
Creek.
I don't know where I'm.
But otherwise, we've been doing pretty good this entire trip. Warren's not going to be an issue for us. Yeah, 6,000, no, wait, that's elevation, 6,000 feet. Yeah, 2,700 feet of runway there at Warren. We're going to be okay there. Warren's got a runway 30 and 12. If winds are still from the northwest like they've been, we'll be using runway 30. So we'll just land straight into 30.
I'm going to head south to go towards 7, leaving the area of Big Creek.
So Warren is this airport out over this way. Here's the airport, here's our airplane. We're going to continue to follow the creek until we get somewhere over here and then see if we can snake our way through the mountains out there to 3 Uniform 1.
Big Creek traffic, 7 Alpha Whiskey.
We might even have time to get back to McCall Municipal. We'll probably do it.
At 9005 inbound land. Roger.
We're probably going to see these guys on our way out here. These guys that just landed, took off at Big Creek, which we've already stopped at Big Creek. That was the one we stopped at when we had those icing issues. That's Uniform 60, which is going to be right around the bend here. There they are. There's one of them. Oh, oops, didn't mean to hit the flap lever. You guys out of Big Creek, you're going to see a red and white XCub. We are westbound over the river coming from Dewey Creek. We're making our way over to Warren now.
A firm 8 Hotel Sierra is eastbound along the southbound side of Big Creek on our way to Dewey Moore.
Roger, we are westbound and on the north side. I think we have you in sight.
Yeah, it's Cessna 1, Charlie Tango, southeast of Big Creek, making my way through the mountains towards Simmons, so I'm out of the way.
Alright, so I'm going 2400 RPM.
Whiskey, 2 miles east of Big Creek, we're out of the way.
For cruise, and we're going to trim her up. One of our buddies down there. We've got another one. I saw him up here somewhere. As you can see his strobes up there. I can't tell yet if he's
XCub, final landing south, Big Creek.
If he's westbound or eastbound.
Dewey Moore traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra is setting up for an approach from the east, Dewey Moore.
Starting to get some erroneous readings there on the airspeed again. My guess is due to icing on the Pitot 2. Hopefully we don't start seeing some stuff pop up on our windshield here. Try not to go too much higher for now, but we may need to go higher eventually to clear some of these mountains. There's Big Creek, Uniform 60. Like I said, we already made a stop there. Screenshot here.
Following 8 Hotel Sierra, 34.
Hotel Sierra is on the ground. As more will taxi out of the way up at the top of the hill.
Alright, what runways do they have here? Let's make a position report. Uniform 60, I think that's runway 1, right? Let's see, runway 1, yeah, 1 and 1-9er. We'll just say we're overflying the field from north to south. Big Creek traffic, white and red, XCub overflying the field from north to south at 8,000. Big Creek. Alright, we're going to want to go out right eventually here to get to Warren, so let's see if we can cut through this way. You can see here down in our little airplane is facing this way. We want to go over here to 3 Uniform 1.
Josh, as always, great to have you along. Thanks for flying.
Thanks.
How was your airframe count?
I had like 1 or 2. That was off. I got like from 10.
Okay, gotcha.
Alright, yeah, I guess we're definitely going to call this after Warren.
Thanks.
Warren will be our last stop. We hit up all the airports except we were not able to land at
Alright, have a good night.
At Deauville. We tried. It was way too narrow. We couldn't get in there. At least with FS 2020 scenery. So this will be our last stop here at Warren.
About 2 miles to the south. 7 turn final. We're on right away. Simmons.
I think we're gonna probably have to climb. So
Any inbound traffic for Dewey Moore.
Prop is coming back up to 2,500. We're gonna climb.
Quarter a beam of the Dewey Moore field, going positioning for an east landing. Dewey Moore.
Alright, yeah.
So I've been calling it Dewey Creek.
Before you come back in for approach, I'm taking off right behind you.
November 20 Bravo Charlie, I'm a little bit farther behind now. I'll be looking for you.
Hey, traffic short final, 71 Charlie Tango, northbound runway.
So we can't get over here to our right. That's too high right now, so I'm just kind of S-turning to give us some time to climb. Maybe out this way. Also looks like a dead end as well. We might just have to circle and climb here.
November 20 Bravo Charlie.
I've been sitting here for a while, my butt's starting to hurt.
Thank you for that. 8 Hotel Sierra is off of Dewey Moore, and we're flying eastbound along Big Creek. We have the PC-6 ahead of us in sight.
Our best bet might be to get up over this way, but I think I might circle one more time as we climb. Let's see how high we can get and what I can see this way. Or you know what, we're gonna cut it. We're cutting it. You gotta be careful though when you're flying close to the mountaintops like this. There could be updrafts and downdrafts with the winds. Could suck you down there into the mountains. Gotta be real careful doing this type of stuff. You don't want to be right over the trees there, just in case you catch a downdraft. It could suck you right down in the ridge there. Game over. Looks like we're okay.
After the traffic, Cessna 71 Charlie Tango gonna depart south.
Alright, so we're heading right towards the field. Field is 13 miles at our 12 o'clock now. And we're beginning to be looking to make the straight in for runway 30.
Doing more, quarter 271 going around.
Fuel elevation there,
Quarter's
3
the only plane I
uniform
think you
1
can do a go
was
around
6,000.
before.
We're at 9, so we're 3,000 above. We can start working our way down a little bit. So mixture is fine where it's at for now. Reducing power. Start descending.
Total traffic, 7771 Charlie Tango, inbound for the south runway at Doval.
How's the fuel looking?
More traffic.
So we're right at the 20 line there,
Land.
and a little bit lower than the 20 there. So we're going back to the left tank. We've got all of our lights on.
We'll see if we can get a quick shot of that on stream here. 8 Hotel Sierra spinning around. We're at 5,500.
Hey, 7771 Charlie Tango, just enough runway at Doval. We'll be turning around for VFR departure north, Doval.
Sierra Bravo Charlie, I have a quarter out also.
Still traffic, 7771 Charlie Tango.
Alright, so we are to the... we're at southeast, 10 miles.
You want to be right in the creek and basically flying over the water.
Roger that.
Good luck. Post a picture on the Discord if you make it in.
I might be in the other side of these mountains here. Let's not get too low. We might need to clear these mountains in front of us as well. I'm not too sure. Warren traffic, November 17 X-ray Charlie, white and red XCub. We are 8 miles to the southeast. We're going to be looking to make these straight in for runway 30, Warren.
Battle traffic south, going in the left hand.
Doing more traffic. 8 Hotel Sierra will be, we're at 5,500 climbing and departing the area to the west.
It's almost like it's right in the mountains.
Doing more, quarter 271, inbound for landing.
Okay, I think I might see the field over there. That's it right there. I think that's it. That's definitely it. Alright, mixture. We'll keep right where it's at for best power, maybe just a little bit in. Propeller is coming full forward. Run the fullest tank. We've got all of our lights on.
Okay, now I become part of
As soon
the
as we pull the power
monuments I
back,
do
we'll
before.
turn on the
I had
carb heat,
another
and then all that will be left
big
after that
drop
will be flaps. Okay, here's the field. That's not it.
Well,
it's
we
actually
need
a paved
we need
runway.
to have a sign and just start adding, you know, like casualty list. Here lies Al Sal.
Don
Here
T
lies
says getting sleepy here. Me too, man. I'm going to bed right after this landing. We'll pull in. We'll shut her down. Debrief
I
for a
crash,
minute.
but I leave.
It is past my bedtime right now.
That's
Having
the
a lot
way
of
to
fun,
do it.
though.
Where do you start seeing the same?
I wish we could go back to McCall Municipal, but I honestly
That's
don't
right.
have that extra 15 minutes in me right now. Yeah, that's the field. Warren traffic, white and red. XCub is on a 4-mile final for runway 30 full stop Warren. Alright, I'm gonna start reducing power. Carb heat's coming on. We're going straight in. Don't have time to join the pattern the correct way. We're all set up, just flaps to go.
500.
Below 80, we're bringing in that first notch. This will be it for us, Don. Did you take screenshots of each field? Asked Don. No, I did not, unfortunately. I took a screenshot back there as we were overflying Big Creek. I always forget. I need at least one for the YouTube thumbnail, and preferably at least one to share with our friends on Discord, on the Downwind Sim Discord as well as the Virtual USA Flying Club Discord. I always forget though. I never take screenshots.
Traffic, quarter 271 departing to the southeast, moving north.
Alright, next notch of flaps coming in. One more to go. I think one or two more to go.
Eastbound turn towards Dewey. Alright, that's still moving.
Warren traffic, white and red, XCub, 1 mile final. Runway 30, full stop, Warren. Watch that airspeed, that nose down. Rest of those flaps are coming in.
500.
$60 knots here in final. That's been working well for us today. I think this is it. Alright, power back to idle. I'm not sure which is the runway.
I hope I didn't find the area to the northwest, moving north.
Let's not roll off the edge. Should have plenty of space here, but not risking it. Alright guys, we made it. Warren traffic, white and red, XCub is clear of the active, Warren.
My favorite AFD remark of the night definitely.
Alright, carb heat's coming back in cold, mixture's getting lean, flaps are coming up. Lights, turn off our landing, and our strobe. Actually, all strobe we'll keep on until we shut down. We'll just pull off to the right over here and shut her down. Debrief, it's been a good flight. I can't say we did anything too terribly wrong today. We did screw up our landing there at Deauville. We weren't expecting the runway to be that short. I didn't get on the brakes hard enough and we overshot and hit a couple trees on the other end. That was pretty much it. All of our other landings today have been great. We were able to stop at every single field that we planned today, so that was fun. The icing issues, no idea. I think we dealt with it pretty well though. We got on the ground there at Big Creek without continuing the flight, and then it kind of cleared up for us afterwards. It wasn't an issue for the rest of the flight. I mean, that's all I have for a debrief, I think. Anything else? Any big mistakes we made? I don't think so. Overall, it's been an awesome flight. Let's jump in the cockpit here. Lights are coming off. Avionics are coming off. Fuel pump off. We'll lean the mixture out all the way. And feather the prop. And cheese off. Ignition off. Alternator and battery master. Set the parking brake. That's it, everything's off, 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 off. You hear the birds chirping. Alright guys, that's it for me. Don says I set a hockey and almost always take shots of each flight. Okay, I set a hotkey and almost always take shots of good. That's a good habit. I need to get in the habit of doing that. That's actually a good idea. I have a couple open keys here on my little switchboard that I could assign to taking screenshots. Nice mountain flying, says Don T. Have a good one, everyone. You too, Don. Good seeing you as always, man. The rest of you guys in here in the chat, you guys take care of yourselves. Have a good night. Have a great day, depending where you are. I'll most likely be online tomorrow sometime around the same time, around 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, around midnight Zulu, or 2300 Zulu, somewhere in there. You guys have a good one. See you guys. Take care. Peace.